Hello everyone. I want to start off by saying I really was not expecting the response that I got from the last video, so just thank you. So what I wanted to do was address the most common question that I got in that video. And if you don't know what video I'm talking about, that's the 16 must-have mods for The Sims for high school years. And the number one question I got on there is, how do I increase the number of teens in my school? We are here for a scientific venture. We're gonna play with some mods, hopefully not break my game or computer. But no, I'm just being dramatic. All of these mods are either compatible or up to date with the newest patch, so there is nothing to worry about with installing these and running these. These are all very trustworthy creators that I'm reviewing. So let's go! I am in Copperdale with my little teenage self who is super sweaty, and honestly this is the most accurate representation of myself I could probably find because it's really hot right now. It's actually disgusting. So what I've done is with MC Command Center, you adjust the population settings and the maximum Sims in a zone. The EA default is 20. I've adjusted mine to 200. So what this means is this is the maximum number of Sims that can appear on a lot at any given time. Granted, 200 is probably gonna do something terrible, but we are here for science. And I really do want to see if I could have just a ridiculous amount of people show up on my high school lot. I also just realized I accidentally had my game like way zoomed in, so here we go. We're going to be doing this thing in progressions. Already, I see a lot of Sims walking around in the world, which is great because honestly, one of my major complaints is how dead the Lumbite Pier always is. So I'm kind of hopeful that this will kind of liven things up. I'm already seeing way more Sims. All right, so MC Command Center, population zone, max Sims in zone. First step, good. But we're going to go to school on a few different days, and we're going to slowly introduce the 3 additional mods that I've downloaded and see what honestly works. Because even MC Command Center, I've been hearing that it's not properly tuned specifically for the high school lot, so we'll find out. And we're off. One thing you will notice right away, we're not going to regular school. We're going to this ridiculous teeny tiny little school with a sim with broken custom content. So, you know, we're off to a really good start here. But one way that you could just, without fail, make your school appear more full is to shrink it down, because the EA default Copperdale High is just really big, and those big empty halls will make any number of Sims feel like super tiny. So far we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 Sims so far on our lot. I also realized that this cafeteria station is backwards, but you know, science, experimenting. It's we're not gonna get it right every time. Here comes everyone ready for class. We have butts and seats, so the seats are filling up, but it looks like kind of the normal amount of Sims. Over here we have 1, 2, yeah, still only 16 Sims, which is not great. So it seems that MCCC on its own may not be the answer to our problem. So MCCC score is 11 students, 5 faculty. As we go into the next day, we're going to be testing out our second mod in combination with MCCC. And this mod is called More Sims in the World by Lawson370. And off we go. And this mod does rely on MCCC, which is why we're not testing them independently of each other, and instead we're doing them in combination. And I'm going to be doing the same thing for the other mods that we try. We still have so much to test, it's not the end. So apparently there's someone super cute here, but that's not the point. That's different science. So starting off, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 15. So far, looking about the same. We'll wait for class to start, and then we will see if there's any difference in the number of Sims. We're also apparently very attracted to Jeb Harris. She's mocking him. He likes it. All right, second half of the day. Let's see who is in attendance and who didn't finish their food. That's such a waste, guys. Come on. So the total tally for MCCC plus more Sims in the world is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 faculty, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 students. So same as before, it seems like neither of these are properly impacting the number of students that will show up on a lot. On to the next one. This next mod involves lot traits. Specifically, I have one in the lot challenges because you only get 3 traits, but you can have unlimited challenges. We are looking for the More Visitors lot trait by Little Miss Sam. I also included 2 of her other mods in my last video. I just really love her mods in general. I'm also gonna be rearranging this so that it's facing the right way now. Maybe also give them a trash can. Imagine having to wash your dishes at school. Ugh. And you know what, Bess? Yeah, I will give you 1,000 simoleons. Because who knows? Who knows? Maybe she'll end up paying out in the next 2 days as we're testing. The score to beat is 5 faculty and 11 students. So let's see if we can do it. The way we activate this one is through clicking on a door. It gives options for what kinds of Sims you want to spawn. We specifically want teens. We're not going to select anything else because even if you select male, female, that is going to populate not only teens, but also young adults, elders, which is not what we want. Oh, and it looks like we got some sports ball something happening today. Yep, that's a sports ball, all right. And I do feel like maybe we're seeing more. Okay. So we will wait for class to start, then we will make our count. We also have whatever this is happening over here. Yes, I am also concerned. There you go. You got out. So right away, I am noticing something interesting. We do have a lot more Sims on the lot, but not all of them are students. So let's see how many people we actually have on the lot and how many people are actually engaging in the class. Outside, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 19 teens. And then the same 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 faculty. 5 faculty, 19 teens. But there are only 11 students. And I'm counting our little sports ball guys over here in their uniforms to identify them also as students because it would specifically be the football team who is spawning in with those outfits. So 11 students, 8 non-students. I feel like I'm forgetting how to count all over the place. But what this means is while this mod does increase the number of visitors, as the title suggests, it doesn't increase the number of students actually enrolled in the class. Still, it's better than nothing, and if you have things inside your school that will attract people to come in and do things like computers, there will just be a constant computer class going on of all the random visitor Sims just playing video games. But if you have things that bring those Sims in, it can make it look like your school is more heavily populated. They just won't technically be students at that time. There is one more mod that I want to test, but I think I'll do it in combination with this one and see if it makes any additional difference. I do want to give the mod a fair shot, just like the other one, so we've waited to the second half of the day to confirm the number of Sims on the lot. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 25. So then, yeah, that's 5 faculty, 11 students, 9 visitors, and 25 total. And again, remember, that's even with having the maximum amount of Sims in a zone being 200. So I really do think that does mean that it's not recognizing MCCC and its settings. You know, while we're here, we are going to enjoy some ice cream, because honestly, ice cream's so freaking good right now. You may also notice that I have this item here if you watched my last video about the must-have mods for the pack. If you use the tool mod by Twisted Mexi, as well as this item by Ravishing, You can place these wherever you want on the pier because there are no bathrooms. So I have one placed over here, which was the original suggestion mentioned on Twitter by Iron Seagull. And then I just placed one over here because they both take a little bit of time to walk over to. And sure, yeah. We have one day left of this reality, so we may as well be generous. Though I gotta say, I never expected Vlad to be a boba tea vendor. But good for him, he's living his best afterlife. It's really only been a few hours. This woman's gonna drain me dry before this whole experiment is done. We are headed in with our final mod combination. So this is with MCCC. It's with more visitors on the lot. And it's with, gosh, what's the name of it? No empty venues when arriving. Which does, just as you would suspect it does. So we have a lot of people already loaded in the lot, already doing things in here. And the goal and the hope is that this will maybe give us an edge, but we'll see. It's our final day of class. It's time for exams because I've totally been trying, you know? Ah, we're in the main character seat. All we need is a window to stare out longingly. But it's always the seat. Second from the back. She's abandoning it now. Go back, you're the main character of this story. Well, let's see how many people we have on the lot now that we've given it some time. This class is pretty full. It's looking pretty good. So let's see. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 24 so far. So that's about the same as the last one where it was just the 2 mods. Here's 25. I'm thinking the 25 may be our max capacity. But we're looking pretty busy. Looks like there's a lot of people in our school right now. And oh my gosh, she's pregnant. Okay. But yeah. Feeling pretty good so far. Feeling pretty good. And we aced our exams. Heck yeah. Though we are somehow only a C student, so interesting that. Just how do they expect us to get to an A? So a final count, just in case we missed anything. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, so we have 26. It's kind of the same as before. 5 faculty, 11 students, and it's seeming like you can have upwards of 8 to 10 passers-by, which can make your school look more full. I'm looking forward to seeing if any modders do find a workaround to whatever it is that EA has blocking the number of spawns in a high school. Maybe they can only populate so many students. It seems very strange. And again, it wouldn't be the strangest thing that EA has ever done. But there we have it. So maximum class size of 11, but with the help of potentially MCCC. And then Little Miss Sam's more visitors on a lot. That's how you're going to get a higher number of Sims just on your lot overall. They won't all be students, they'll kind of just be meandering around in the background, but it's better than nothing. But I hope you found this helpful, insightful, interesting, entertaining, something. If any of those descriptors encapsulate your experience, please let me know in the comments. Please give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. And if this is a kind of video that you enjoy and you want to see more like it, let me know. Subscribe to stay tuned for any of my other content. And again, thank you so much for everyone who watched my last video and this video. And like, I'm not gonna lie, it's a little bit intimidating how many people have seen me ranting about mods at this point. But thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.